Alright. Well, hello. Welcome back. Let's get into it today. I don't have my cat scattering across the room, so hopefully I stay a little bit more focused. That might have been a problem in my last video. Another thing I want to address, those were my sisters, not my children. I don't have children. So, if you were thinking that they were my kids, look back in the video. I'm pretty sure I said these are my sisters, Carly and Chloe. It was just a test to kind of see. I was pretty excited that I had 10 subscribers, and I shown my sisters my YouTube before, and they liked it. I asked them if they wanted to join, and they said yes, so they joined. So maybe every once in a while when I hit a milestone, preferably if I hit a milestone, I'll invite a guest onto my show and we'll talk about it. They probably be close family members, or in my inner circle group of friends, or something along the lines of that. But maybe every once in a while I could reach out to larger channels. If I were a larger channel, I could reach out to them and do like a one-on-one talk thing about a certain subject, but that's down the line. So let's just get into our first story for today. That's what brings us here today. Talking about Charlie Gard. It was this boy who has a rare condition who the hospital is saying he can't get treatment because they can't perform it on him, which is understandable. Okay, if they don't have the capabilities of doing said life-saving procedure, then, there's no reason to chance it. But there's this other hospital that is more than willing to try this experiment treatment on him. It says they only have a 10% chance of living, and the parents are like, yeah, we'll go for it, 10% is better than 0%, and they don't want their child to die, so obviously they want to do it. But the hospital that they're currently located at, and the government that they're currently ordained in, is preventing them from going out and reaching out to them, even though they've set up a fund that could pay for the whole procedure. So money is not an issue. It's just the government is dictating what and how a child can receive treatment, which is completely mind-boggling. Like, why are they, what is the reason that they're doing this for? It could be that they don't want to look as bad. They don't want their reputation to be online, which is kind of out the door. I mean, it's understandable that you can't do a treatment, like I said before, but preventing another hospital from doing it and risk of them getting notoriety, I guess, that's pretty childish, pretty lame. And it's kind of just, they've kind of said, the parents don't really have a say in their child's life. It's the government who dictates, who says what's best for a child's personal identity. So they're in court right now, they're disputing it right now, and hopefully they come to a conclusion here soon, because a child's life is at stake. A tiny child is at stake. So let's move on to the next subject. AI, computers, and robots. I've talked about this before, where I said McDonald's is implementing robot kiosks. You can just slide to make your meal, like a touch screen, add cheeseburger, soda, whatever. But it looks like AI is advancing, ? It could be advancing to the point where it creates its own language. In class earlier this week, my instructor was talking about how AI is advancing bounds and leaps. Crazy. It's getting pretty crazy. It's becoming more and more self-aware, I guess you could say. It's creating its own trial and error, and it's learning from those trial and errors. So it could be getting smarter, but I don't know how well it could devise its own computer language besides binary, 0 and 1. But the programmers also have to understand that 0 and 1. So I doubt that they could make their own language per se. Maybe they could beam information wirelessly, like Bluetooth or infrared, or not infrared, I'm spacing on the name. NFC. That's what I mean. Uh, and they could probably do that, but I doubt robots could take over the world. I feel like there would be a system implemented into each robot. You know, like a automatic shutdown or like a complete shutdown or something like that. I don't think that the AI could prevent someone from shutting that switch off or something like that. But then again, when you bring up AI and trying to make the best in the world, like Google, and I'm sure China and Russia have their own, it could potentially pose a very harmful risk in the world, where other countries, you know, they need to catch up. They start worrying about, say, America had the best AI in the world. Well, then those other worldly powers would freak out, maybe wage a war or something on that. So it could be too ahead of its time right now to maybe take a guess at something like that. But whatever it may be, I don't think AI is something real hard to worry about, or something you need to put in the forefront to worry about. So that's where I want to wrap it up today. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Double peace in 3, 2, 1. Peace.